Hey, it's Coach Sydney Lowery, and I got next.
You next up and you ain't been on SportsLifeTalk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Keep the wins go hard. Rise a star on the big scene. Make them know who you are. You don't break a sweat. Don't settle for less. They put you through that test. Your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, say go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote. Chill.
Yeah, let's go, SLT Nation. Welcome back to another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next, a platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow. It is season 4, the year of the Mamba, and KT and I, we are on this mission. We are going from coast to coast, from the window to the wall, and we are finding rising stars in our communities who are doing big things and accomplishing big dreams. Now, this ain't Mike Lowery out of Bad Boys, but we got the bad girl, ladies and gentlemen. We got Sydney Lowery in the building. She is the current assistant coach and new assistant coach for the Western Carolina Catamounts. Kevin, I never thought I'd get an opportunity to say the Catamounts on this show, but we just said it. Coming out of Shelton, Connecticut. Y'all make some noise for our first year at WCU, but a third year in the coaching game with stops at Florida State and even in the high school game. Y'all make some noise, because when she was getting the bucket, she was dope at it dope. For the 5'9" silky smooth coach, Sydney Lowery. Coach Lowery, how you doing today? You know I got to put that Lowery on. You know, Coach Lowery.
I feel like everyone has to do it. Everyone has to do it.
We got to do it. We got to do it, Coach Lowery. Welcome to the show. If this is your first time rocking with the Sports Life Talk crew, welcome to the You Got Next experience. I am your host, the mouth of the South, the B. Jones, the OG, all things Louisiana. Put your L's up. Mr. Yeet is in the building, and I'm rocking alongside my brother from another mother. The other side of the You Got Next logo, the Quiet Storm. Shh. All facts, no cap. The head coach, KT. Kev, how you feeling today, fam?
I'm feeling great, B. Jones. But speaking of Bad Boys, have you seen the new one? Have you seen it yet?
I have.
Coach, it's off the chain.
It's so good. I think it's their best one yet, personally.
I haven't seen it yet, so I don't want to spend the next 35 minutes doing that. I mean, we're not gonna do that.
That's why I was trying to ask you. Have you seen it, B. Jones?
I haven't seen it yet, Kevin. I'm waiting. Me and my family, we got to get our schedules together. But I'm gonna watch it, and when we do, we got to talk about it. We got to talk about it. Somebody.
We're just encouraging you to speed that process up. So
I appreciate that. I appreciate that, man. But how you doing, bro?
Doing great, B. Jones. I didn't even take a nap today. Can you believe that? I got energy, so let's go.
Sydney, like, take a nap.
I take a nap every day, Sydney.
You take a nap every day, Sydney.
Every day.
But you know what?
Somebody else like that, but I can't do it every day.
well, Sydney, he take a nap every day. That's why he been sleeping on you. Let's go. Here we go with the moment of truth. It's one of our favorite parts of the show. That's right. It's an icebreaker with the coach, and we got a game that was basically our version of 2 truths and a lie. So as the rules say, it's very simple. Before the show, Sydney Lowery has selected 3 facts about herself. In those 3 facts, one of them is pure cap. KT, we don't do no cap. So we'll have 60 seconds to work that together as a team and try to figure out which one of these facts about the coach are not truthful. Kevin, I don't know. I feel like her facial expression changed a little bit on us. She kind of got serious right there when the game. She said, okay, it's game time. Let's go. So I don't know, Kevin. Let's go. Let's see what you got, coach. Give us your 3 facts.
All right. 3 facts. One is I did karate when I was younger. The other one is I love cats. And the last one is I have 4 college degrees.
I'm going to say she got 4 college degrees, Kevin. I'm going to jump that one up.
Hold up, B. Jones. I think she only has 3. For some reason, I think she only has 3. It was on her page when I was doing my research.
You cheated.
No, it's research. I can't just come on here blind.
I don't think people like cats like that. There's people out there that like cats like that.
I think this is a 2 or 3. I think it's 2 or 3.
My first inkling said she ain't rocking with no cats like that. I know she was Catamounts, so that may be.
Oh, that's
something there.
I think you think a little too deep on there with B. Jones.
But I know she could play karate. I know she could do. I know she did a little karate because she.
It's either 2 or 3, B. Jones. Which one we going with?
Because I seen her. I can see the look in her eye like she'll do something.
Well, with the last name of Lowery, she's a bad girl. So
She's a bad girl. You know what I'm talking? Kevin. You know what? I'm gonna trust your research then, KT. I'm gonna trust your research. If you say you only saw 3, let's go with what we saw. We can only go with what's in front of us. The 6 inches in our face. The life that's right now. So Coach Lowery.
But my vision.
Don't go back.
Okay, we go with the third one. We go with the third one.
We're gonna say the number 3 is the lie. You tell us which one was the lie.
I love cats.
Oh, I knew it. I knew black folks don't do cats like that. I knew it.
He's so mad.
I saw it said you said I got my 3rd degree.
Yeah, but that didn't mean she stopped. I feel like
the researchers and myself let us down. So let's just continue.
So let me tell you where I got it from. Because she did the 2 years GA. When you in GA, you still in school though, right, Coach?
You are. Yeah.
So when you still in school, because she had already had a master's at Fairfield. So I figured when she was a GA, she was gonna get a dual master. I should have stepped up and said that. That's on me. I own that loss. I'm gonna take that loss on the head. All right, Coach. Well, we're about to take them on a dope expedition. That's right. We're gonna have a long journey. You know how a road trip go. We gotta talk stories. We're gonna laugh. We're gonna have a good time. But before you go on any road trip, you know what you gotta do, Coach. Come on, take that right hand. Lift it up for me, Coach. Reach over your left shoulder and grab that seatbelt and buckle up. Click, click. Let's go to work. Kevin, I love to look on people's face and they be like, what am I about to do? Why am I raising my right hand? I am not about to pledge to nothing. All right, so this part of the show is another banger. This right, you get to be an MVP and become the star of this episode by doing us 4 quick things. That's right. We need to take this show to a whole nother level. So this is a call to action. We need everybody out there to do these 4 things. Number 1, stay to the end of this video. And if you got to use the restroom, I don't know, watch this thing again. Just let it keep running. Let's go. Let's keep rolling. Let's get 2 clicks out of it. Number 2, we need you to hit that like button with all the passion and authority in there. Your one finger. We need you to hit that like button as many times as Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg would like to, so this show will just bubble all the way up to the top. Number 3, Coach was an assist guard when she was in college. She was known to throw the pass, to find her teammates. We need you to find your teammates in life, your coworkers, your classmates, and share this show so we can find. This is our first time getting Western Carolina Catamounts on the show. So we gotta tell the world about what's popping over there in Western Carolina. And last but not least, stick around, subscribe to the tribe, the SLT family. We need you, fam. We are growing strong, and either you stop playing with us and start praying with us, because hey, we gonna move this show on forward. We got over 600 shows right now in archives. We promise you it's something out there for everybody. Not everybody, everybody. It's gonna be something dope out there. Now, Coach, so check this out, Coach. This is what's crazy. Last week we had an alumni, Coach Hannah Hayden, who was an alumni of Western Carolina, come on the show. Oh, wow. And now we get an official coach at Western Carolina. So I'm starting to pick up the theme here. It sounds like we're going to make our way out there to Carolina, KT, but right. Coach, the Catamounts going to show us some love. Is your school going to lay it down for SportsLifeTalk?
Of course.
All right, y'all know what y'all got to do. Let's make some noise for you boys on the count of 3. Let's do it like we true to it. 1, 2, 3. Do! It's a party. It's a party. It's a party. Man, I love all these new family members we got. It feels good. It feels good every time y'all do it. But Coach, we want everybody out there that decided to do any of those things to throw an emoji in the chat just to let us know they was here when it happened. They can say I was there when it went down.
Yes.
Live talk. We want them to throw an emoji in the chat. Coach, you tell us, what is that emoji we use in this show?
Oh, I like the fire emoji.
All right, fire. Let's throw the fire emoji in the chat. If you're doing any of those things, if you're rocking with us, if you're subscribing, we appreciate it. Kevin and I, we don't do fans. We don't do follows. We only do family around Sports Life Talk. And we're going to reach out to you. We're going to tell you 2 words. What are those words, KT?
Thank you.
Oh, my goodness. I love the sound of it every time we say it because that's how much we appreciate y'all. But Coach, you know, I grew up, they said, don't go home through that bad neighborhood. You know what I'm talking about? Well, you just entered into that bad neighborhood, Coach. Welcome to the Sports Life Talks Initiation.
Yeah, especially after the whole cat debacle earlier, BJ.
Don't bring up old stuff. Don't bring up old stuff.
I had to. I'm still mad. All right, Coach, initiate you into the SLT family. You got to give us your top 5 music artists.
All right, top 5 music artists are Summer Walker, Thames, Rod Wave, Chris Brown, and you gotta get a little gospel in there. Tasha Cobbs.
Can I say something on behalf of Tasha Leonard Cobbs? Is it Tasha Cobbs Leonard or Tasha Leonard Cobbs? I think it's Tasha Leonard Cobbs.
Leonard Cobbs, I think so. Yes.
Hey, she been popping on this show. This
get mad love and
she just dropped a new album, so we have had at least a dozen people over the past 3 months drop Tasha Leonard Cobb in their top 5. I'm gonna have to get on that wagon.
She's like that.
She like that.
She be speaking.
Get you right. All right, Kevin. Well, you kind of put in the corner with this one, Kevin, because we don't need Tasha Cobb calling the show. So what do you?
We just gave her praise for like a minute. Tasha Cobb should appreciate the work that we've been doing for her. But Coach, what we like to do, we like to rank everybody's top 5. The highest you is 10. B Jones.
What's up, man?
She's dope. I like the top 5. Let's give her 23. We're gonna give her
23.
Because when they put gospel in there, it's got to be either 23.
That's a 10-point bonus. That's a 10-point bonus.
When I get to pearly gates, I'm not going to be the one to get judged by the ranking of the top 5. All right, so who is your favorite superhero and why?
Okay, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm not really big into the Marvel kind of things, but if I were to pick a superhero, it would be Catwoman.
Explain.
Michelle Pfeiffer or Halle Berry? Wait, Zoe Kravitz.
Halle Berry for sure.
All right.
Halle Berry, Michelle Pfeiffer.
Kevin, why you gotta fit it when I said Zoe Kravitz? Like her name ain't even.
Zoe was really good, but it's either Halle Berry or it's Michelle Pfeiffer. It's those two, and Halle Berry's gonna win all the time. Coach, do you know Halle Berry by chance? Do you know her?
I know her. I know of her. I wish I knew her.
Yeah, me too.
Because one day, B. Jones, somebody's gonna know her, and we're gonna get her on the show. That's what I'm working for. All right, Coach. So we asked the superhero question because we see coaches as superheroes. Mm-hmm. With that said, Catwoman has her own theme music. So what would your theme song be?
Okay, so 2 things. I always listen to gospel before I go onto the court. So I would do For Your Glory, obviously, for the gospel piece of it. But if I was going for it, like if I wanted to, I do my gospel playlist and I get that one song, it would be, it would probably be, Yusimbu by Kodak Black.
That sounds like Kodak Black. Hey, I like that.
I was gonna try to see how gospel and Catwoman went together, B. Jones. I was gonna see how she's gonna tie that together. That was gonna be kind of tough.
I know it wasn't gonna tie together. No one, yeah, it's a different, it's an interesting relationship, but yeah, they don't go together too well.
All right, so we have a running debate on the show where I want to be a singer, B. Jones wants to be the dancer, so we need for you to break the tie for your episode. Okay. Would you rather be a singer or a dancer?
I'd rather be a singer.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew she was going to do that once she said gospel, but it was worth the try. You know, you could have praise dance. I'm just saying.
I did praise dance in church, so.
Okay.
Yeah. But if I could, I would probably be a singer.
All right. So, what is something that basketball has taught you that you can use when you're not on the court?
Ooh, a lot of things. But if I were to narrow it down to 3, I would say patience, appreciation, and sacrifice. Were the top 3.
So B and I, we're going to produce a movie that's centered around you. The one thing that we're missing is a lead actress. Who should we get to play you in the story of your life?
I would say Taraji P. Henson.
Hey, I like Taraji, but I was thinking the girl on Power, KT. She used to sing with 3LW.
Come on, Tasha.
Yes, but
I love Power now. I do love Power.
Her name is Naturi Halton, is it? I can't remember.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
I think her name is Naturi Halton. Yeah, that's what I would have got. But you know, we can go with Taraji. I mean,
we got to use CGI because she's older than you.
Yeah, I'm about to say Taraji too. You know, Taraji ain't old. She's just much older.
That is true. I didn't know. I wasn't taking the age into the play, but I like Taraji a lot.
Yeah,
we can always go to our go-to B. Jones. Coco Jones. Coco Jones can play anybody.
Oh, that's a good one, KT. Coco would work perfectly. Same age group and everything.
But she wants to be a singer. She wants to be a singer too. That's perfect.
Actually, Coco Jones. That would be great.
All right, so Coach, this is probably the most important question that we asked during our initiation. B. Jones and I would love to travel. When we travel, we got to eat. So we come down there to rock with y'all before the game. What's that one food spot we going to, and what's your go-to meal there?
So I just moved, obviously, to North Carolina. I've only been there for not even 2 months. But I would say the one restaurant I do love is Boojum. It's I know.
Wait a minute. That sounds like bougie. Yeah, that sounds like. Wait a minute. Bougie Boojum. What you eating at Boojum?
So when I went there, I had like crusted chicken, like herb crusted chicken with some rice and like a broccoli or something. So it was pretty good.
Okay, so when we not eating healthy, where are we gonna go?
Healthy.
What about back home? What we eating at in Connecticut?
Oof. Probably anywhere seafood. I would tell you, if I was in Tallahassee, I would be at Crafty Crab. There
we go. We're going to Tallahassee. Somebody call up Bill Ferrara. We going back to Florida.
The savory place there, so we got to go to Boojum, Bougie, whatever it's called.
It's very cute. It's a very cute atmosphere. You can be outside on the deck. It was a vibe. I like it.
Okay. All right. I'm pretty sure they got some ground beef. I'm pretty sure they got something in there for me. You know.
Yeah, they have burgers and stuff, but I was trying to be healthier in there. I
can tell. You on your glam. You on your. I can tell you was in there eating healthy.
All right, so this week we're rolling out the red carpet for the incredible Sydney Lowery, the assistant women's basketball coach who's got the bad boy swagger. Just like Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, Sydney's all about that action, bringing intensity and style to the court. Sydney's got the secret sauce that keeps her team on top. Join us as we share her journey, her coaching wisdom, and a few laughs along the way. So B. Jones, go ahead and take it away, brother.
Hey, we could have went with Gabrielle Union. She was in the Bad Boys franchise part too. Yeah.
Well, Coach, it's too late now, B. Jones. We already.
I know. Coco.
We got Coco.
Well, Coach, welcome to the show. Welcome to the family, the platform. All in all, this is a good one for us. We so often get the opportunity to talk to these coaches who's got 20, 30, 40 years of pedigree. And the reality of it is that there's a new generation of coaches coming in this thing. It's the kids who've been busting a hump over the last 15 to 20 years. And they knew very early in their career that they wanted to change directions. They wanted to give back to the community and become a coach. And that sounds like the story we have before. Somebody who is already making waves in the coaching game, because to get to that sideline ain't easy, but you made it, Coach. So let's take them on this journey. Let's take them back to the beginning when you was a bucket. When did you start playing this game, and when did you fall in love with the game of basketball, Coach?
So how far in the beginning you want to start?
I mean, when did we don't want it when you first picked up the basketball, let Lily and them party. You know, we talking about when you got serious about the game. When did you start hooping?
Oh, okay. I would say I was in 7th grade, 8th grade. I would say I really started taking basketball seriously because I was playing 2 sports. That's where the karate came in. My parents said, you got to figure out which sport you're going to do because you can't do both. So I ended up taking basketball seriously, more so with the AAU. I would say my 8th grade year, I started traveling and stuff, going to different tournaments. I had never been to, obviously the big tournaments like Boo Williams, the Chicago tournaments, all those big tournaments I had never been to. But then my dad was like, he put me in New York, and it was like, you better like hoop with them and figure it out, because obviously when I was in Connecticut, like it just wasn't enough competition around me, and I was playing the same girls all the time. So I ended up going to New York, playing a lot there, and then I played. Then I went to, where was I? I was playing with the Gauchos for a little bit. I played with the Hoopers for a little bit.
Hey, no Gauchos are thugs. Hey, we they on the 3SSB now, and
Yeah.
they work teams over day in and day out. I'm talking about it's all Americans going through that Gauchos program.
Yeah, no, it was definitely a special team. Like I was there for, I think I played with them for about 3 or 4 years. Or maybe I think it was like 3 years I played for them. And then after that, I had committed pretty early to Boston College. So I committed my freshman year. So I really didn't need to play AAU, but like obviously I still wanted that experience and stuff. So ended up continuing to play. And my last year AAU, I played with the Westchester Hoopers. So, and it was just another New York team that wasn't like, and just me just playing, just having fun with the game, before it was time for me to go. Obviously played at Boston College, played there for my undergraduate career, and then had an extra year to play because of COVID, and went to Fairfield and got a chip for the first time in like 20 years. So ended off my career pretty well.
Wait a minute. So you committed to BC as a freshman?
I did.
What sparked that? Why so early? I mean, you were 14 years old. Why did you really know that was the right spot for you that early in the process?
Yeah. I went to campus. It wasn't just like it wasn't like just one time I went to campus. It was a couple times I went to camps, and it just felt like the right thing. Like the ACC obviously is a Power 5. It's one of the best conferences in women's basketball. And then the school, obviously the education of course was big, and then obviously being only like 2.5 hours away from home it was just like everything was checking, like every box was being checked off.
Right.
So for me, I was like, I think like this is home. So
well, that's that. I like that commitment so early, and 4 years to stick with it.
Yeah.
It's super impressive. You go to Boston College, and like you just said, you in the ACC, and you still getting minutes, and you still getting love. I mean, I think I saw something where you started like 77 games or something like that.
Yeah.
You was doing your thing. I mean, what was it like playing against the great teams like Duke and legendary North Carolina? And I mean, like you was out there wilding.
It was crazy. Like it's, when I look back to it, it's like I'm just so appreciative and grateful that I was able to play against some of the best women players in history. Like I played against Enrique, I played against Asia Durr, I played against Marina Mabry, like all these big names like I played against, and I think, and Jackie Young actually. So that team, I think I might have been my sophomore year. We played Notre Dame, obviously because they're in our conference, but like the whole starting 5 got drafted, and I was like, well, no wonder we lost by 20. Like starting 5, like they all first rounders. Like it's just honestly so amazing just to like be. Obviously, when I look back, it's like wow. But in the moment, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm playing Enrique. Like I gotta do this, gotta do that. But it's like when you actually look back, it's like, that girl is a hooper. She don't get her jersey probably retired. Like
Yeah.
So it's I'm really grateful and so happy that every part of my journey.
So I'm gonna jump right into that. We're gonna come back to the story, but I gotta jump right in on that one because you got experiences that most coaches don't have, right? You know, like some of these coaches been around for 30 years and they've seen a lot of All-Americans, right? But they can never say that, hey, I played against somebody who is literally on TV right now putting up 30-something points. Like, how do you express that to a youngster who kind of being lazy or not really taking advantage of their opportunity? You a GA, you sitting over there like, really? You don't understand. You think you all that, but it is some real live monsters out there who can get a bucket in. I mean, they are assassins, and you over here taking this for granted. Like, does it upset you? I mean, like, do you get a little bit extra motivated knowing that you've seen that type of talent of a Jackie Young, who's an all-star in the WNBA?
Yeah, part of me, and like, don't even get me started on NIL because I'm like, where was it when I was playing?
Like they owe you a NIL stimulus check or something, man. They owe you a refund.
Get a refund. But no, I mean, I feel like they're gonna realize it later, and then like that's what it takes. It just takes time for these players now to realize sometimes like how good they had it. I'm always honest with my players. I'm always like, hey, like, you want to take the day off, but so-and-so is out here doing 2 workouts a day and you want to, be lazy or stuff like that. But I think with me playing, I think the girls have a different level of respect for me because they know I've been in it. It's not just me just running them off like, oh yeah, like I ran and like you could get through it. But I'm actually like, I'm serious. I'm like, you could get through it. Like I've had days where I don't feel like running 300, like doing this run. I had days when I didn't feel like doing it, but you got to push through and you got to see the bigger picture. And I think that's a big reason why my head coach, Jonathan Sippis, like decided to hire me is because I'm young. I'm not too far removed from the game. And like, I've been at the highest level and I know what it takes. I've seen the best of the best. I played against the best of the best. So when I'm telling them these things, I think that it's a level of respect because they know I've been in the fire and I'm not in it with, I'm still in it with them, not physically, but I'm there and I understand how to get them through that.
Let's talk about that for a second because right now you are in impeccable shape. You could literally, you still eating your chicken and your rice and your broccolis. You know what I'm saying? You could go get a bucket right now overseas in Switzerland or just to keep your career going. I mean, you got that kind of talent. You got that kind of opportunity. What made you decide to jump right on into the coaching gig so quickly?
I mean, yes, I did definitely think about playing overseas. A lot of people were actually surprised I didn't go play overseas. I kind of I just felt called to like be already mentoring these young women. Like I could have obviously gone overseas and I just was like, I don't know if I want to be overseas for over half the year, not see my family and then start my career when I'm 30. Like I've seen coaches right now who are 32 and a head coach and I'm like, I'm trying to get where you at. Like, so I think for me, I just want to get started on my career. I know they're making better money now, but I feel like, and my body's starting to break down too. So I was like, I just think it's time for, I was like, yeah, like my 5th year, I was having KT tape on my hamstrings, like every game. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. But yeah, I think for me, I just wanted to get right into being a coach and mentoring young women.
Well, did you expect to have the success you did? I mean, let's just be real. I'm cutting around the bush a little bit because we've done this 1,000 times. KT and I know that it's brutal to be a Dobo, to be a GA, to learn, to go to school and still try to pick this up. And there's a lot of criticism. Like you guys are probably being critiqued daily on how to become a coach in that process, but you found success in it pretty quickly. I mean, 3 years and bada bing, bada boom. You on the sideline. You worked with a monster program down at FSU. Like, were you expecting this type of success so quickly, or did you think the road was going to be a little bit more bumpier and a few more setbacks?
I'm not going to sit here and lie and say, yeah, I knew I was going to be an assistant coach because I didn't know that. I mean, I have faith and was like, you know what, God gonna do it. Like if I'm meant to be, I'm gonna be where I'm meant to be at. That's how I landed at Florida State. Was not even expecting to go to Florida State, and out of nowhere, one coach made a call for me, and then they checked their resources, saw some other coaches that I worked who knew me as well, and then they called them, and then they said, all right, well, there's a spot here if you want it, and I was like, what? Like Florida State was not. I didn't even think I was going to be able to get someplace like that, and it's the relationships and network that you build is just so big. And I will say the people at Florida State definitely made sure I was going to get a job. Either I was going to be a double, I was going to be doing video court, something. They knew they was going to put me in a position to succeed, and they did. And I'm just really grateful for it all.
That's not an easy job though. Like we had, if you're watching this, go watch Bill Ferrara's show. You can get an insight on how difficult it is to be a part of that Florida State program. I mean, that is a offensive monster. I mean, it is moving at 1,000,000 miles per hour with excellence and execution with a total different character in that locker room. But let's fast forward to this thing because now you worked hard. You did the work. You went through the grind. You crossed the burning sands, and you get a call from Western Carolina. What's going on through your mind? Was it like fear? Was it excitement? Was it nervous and trepidation? I mean, what's going on in your mind to get this opportunity at Western Carolina?
I'm so blessed and so grateful. I can honestly say it was every mix of emotion when I got the call. I was like shocked, and I was like, oh my gosh, like it's actually here. Obviously people say like, oh, like you'll be fine. Like all the coaches were telling me like, you'll be fine. Like, don't worry about it. I'm like, I don't have a job. Like, what do you mean? I'm gonna be okay. But they knew Florida State had such a rich history, and they were just so like obviously like willing to vouch for me. So I was really grateful for that. So yeah, I basically felt every type of emotion. I think a couple weeks ago I was like, wow, I'm really a Division I coach. Like it doesn't. It's really crazy. Like when I think about it, because you don't you just can't take anything for granted. But obviously I was really excited. I'm still excited. Like every day to like pour into these young women, continue for them to make me better, for me to make them better, to learn. Like I'm so excited still for it all.
We still excited. We excited. We the first interview since you got it, right?
Yeah.
That's history, KT. That's history. All right, Coach, last question, and we're going to get to some more fun stuff.
Okay.
If I talk to a kid at Western Carolina, I know it's pretty early, but you had to you've worked with greats, you've been in good locker rooms, you've seen what kind of coach you want to be, but how are the people that's around you going to describe Coach Sydney Lowery?
Oh God!
As a coach, are you firing brimstone? Are you high fiving and smacking on the butt? Like what? Are you one of those people that's on the and one and you halfway out on the court? I mean, what kind of coach is Sydney Lowery?
Well, first of all, they're gonna tell me that my playlist is one of the best playlists ever because I come in the gym and I already have the playlist playing. So when they come in, I'm in there screaming. So I always have energy with them. So I think they would say that I have energy. I give them energy, and I think they would say that they know I care about them, like outside of basketball. Not just I care about them on the court, but outside of basketball as well. I think they would say that, and they know it's an open door policy, so they know they can always come talk to me.
I feel like I can come talk to you too. Kevin, do you feel like she got open door policy, or you think she getting the whistle and gonna get us on that line when we get up there?
I think we'd have been on the line by now, B. Jones. I don't think we would have made it.
She seemed a little too nice. I don't know.
I push them now. I do push them, but it's with reason.
Yeah, karate, black belt. Yeah, you fierce. You fierce. All right, Coach Lowery, let's go. Let's turn it up. We are at the Sports Life Talks Championship rounds. This is the part of the show with KT and I. We're going to do a little bit of one-on-one, and you are now officially calling all of the shots. Okay, this is our version of Would You Rather. We're going to take that whole singing and dancing thing, and we're going to take it on steroids. We'll go 3 rounds, and in each round, both KT and I will give you an option. Whichever one you select, that host gets a point. The first host to get 2 points, so the best out of 3 will win this episode's game. Kevin is the defending champion. He's been winning a lot. I got hot for a minute, but then he kind of doused my fire a little bit. So come on, let's go. All right, KT, you go first.
Before we continue, B. Jones, we said bad boys, right? We've been talking about that in the episode. Gabrielle Union's character was named Sydney. Martin's sister's name was Sydney.
That's what made me think about it.
Man, then Lowery, Sydney. It's
Sydney Lowery.
It's too much. All right.
It's too much.
Would you rather? Your school has one of the best recruiting classes in history, but there's one player who stood out because no one gave them a chance. They go on to have a Hall of Fame career, and then their speech tells you they wouldn't be there without the love and guidance of Coach Lowery, or
you worked hard. You're going to do your 3-4 years at Western Carolina. You're going to build the offensive system. You're going to build your schemes, your defense. You basically going to have a vision of this perfect team of how you would run it. And then the phone call going to happen. Somebody is going to reach out to you at the age of 27, 28, and they're going to offer you a head coaching job at a school of your choice. Now, when you accept this job, you didn't know that you were going to demand excellence day in and day out and build a powerhouse with 4 and 5 stars coming through, that you were going to hang banners and rafters. I can't guarantee you championships, but you are always going to be in the conversation. A team that is going to put fear in their opponents when they see your name come across that schedule. A dynasty for 30 years. When you retire, you will be a Hall of Fame coach at that university.
Ooh. Sorry, B. Jones. I'm gonna have to go with them shouting me out.
I don't even know if I really want to play no more. I'm sorry, she too new. I got to give it a buzzer. She a new coach. I can get away with it.
Hey, B. Jones, you getting colder and colder with that one though, because I was convinced.
I can't make it no icier.
I was about to ask for Larry, could I be Hut Dobo the way you sold that? This. All right, Coach. Imagine yourself as a star of a globally acclaimed sports food show that streams on Hulu, and we're going to call it Lowery's The Secret Sauce, where each episode is an adventure to a new city, tasting some of the finest cuisine from 5-star restaurants to hidden local gems. It's not just a show. It's a passport to the world's kitchens and stadiums. A journey that combines the thrill of competition with the joy of extraordinary food, and you're going to be interviewing other coaches. Or
it's time for the world to know about Western Carolina. And as a matter of fact, we're going to do so. We're going to put it in a documentary, a 10-episode season that will be aired on Netflix. We're going to record you guys on the long plane rides, the bus rides, the locker room, the classroom, the tough practices, the tough games, in the when y'all have coaches meetings, the player dorms. We're going to tell every single aspect of what's making this program grow and what's making it great, brick by brick, inch by inch. And we're going to call it the Western Carolina way.
I'm going with a Netflix show.
yeah.
I feel good to be a winner. I'm back. Now, let's keep this show rolling. For round 3, Kevin and I, we love sneakers. We hope Coach Sydney loves sneakers, because for the last round, we stopped doing talking with options, and the options are all about the sneaker game. That's right. If you a sneakerhead, quick plug, come hang out with me and KT Wednesday night at 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. We go live. I do a little segment about sneakers called The Drop. So I think y'all would, chef's kiss, y'all would like it. All right. But Coach Lowery, before the show, Kevin and I went in our collections and we picked a pair of sneakers that we thought would represent you the most. We thought you would think they were super fly. You would wear them with your outfits. All right. Okay. So on the count of 3, we're going to get you to say, hold that sneaker. And whichever shoe you select, that host will win round 3. And subsequently, they'll win this game. Okay.
Yes.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Hold that sneaker.
I hate it when he try to hold off to see what I got.
Well, I already had my shoe in my hand. It wasn't like I was going to switch it.
I'm going with B. Jones.
Yeah.
What you going with? We going with the new. Oh my God, back at it again. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, Coach, as soon as I get up there, we going to Boojums. We're gonna put the belt on the table. I'm gonna let you wear the belt. Shout out the Western Carolina Catamounts. We did this one, baby.
Well, B, I think I reached out to the wrong coach for that.
Oh my God,
man.
Woo, man, this trophy's still heavy. I love it. All right, here we go.
I ain't losing to him.
I know you do. You took a hell today. All right, Coach. The title of the show is You Got Next. We all want to leave out of here with inspired, something motivating us. The kids that's watching this right now that's in college, they want to know how to transfer. They want to know how to take that next step. They watching this, they're going to follow in your footsteps. Mm-hmm. But Coach, what's up next for you? What are you looking forward to in your career?
I'm looking forward to learning. I'm learning every day. Obviously this is a big time for recruiting. So that's a big new field that I'm learning in. So I'm looking forward to that, to learning more about recruiting. Looking forward to starting to put some stuff in for the year, and like figuring out, who might be in charge of offense or defense. And I'm looking forward to just continuing to see my girls grow and pouring into them.
I wonder if I'd be a good recruiting coordinator, Kevin. You think somebody?
Yeah, you can talk. So yeah, I don't know if you can coach, but I know that you can definitely get somebody on campus.
I'd be mad the whole game. I'm one of them coaches that get 2 texts in the first half.
Oh no!
My team had to play the whole second half by themselves. It'd be the assistant coaches.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick though, tell us what's the expectations of this Catamount team, this 2024-25 Catamount team. Y'all gonna bust some heads? Y'all gonna make some noise?
Of course. We definitely are so excited for this upcoming season. Hopefully, I can catch y'all at a game.
We coming,
but definitely excited for this upcoming season and making some noise in the SoCon conference. So I'm excited.
All right, Coach, you have any shout outs you want to give?
Shout outs, of course. Gotta give some power to my women. Head coach at Fairfield, Coach Carly. Want to shout out her. She is a phenomenal coach. Obviously, got to shout out Coach Brooke from Florida State for how she's continued to help me develop as a coach and as a woman. Daniel Patterson, who is the double at St. John. Daniel Roush, who's also at Western Carolina as our other assistant. And then Abby Yuan, who is at Florida State, who is also now she's a recruiting coordinator and assistant coach. And then last two people, Coach Desmond Tolles at Florida State.
Wait a minute. Were those your shout outs or your referrals that need to come on the show?
Oh, they're my shout outs. I want them to come on the show too.
Oh, okay. No, I just wanted to make sure because you sold them. I was like, oh Lord, we got to get them on the show.
There are definitely some amazing people, amazing women, because I gave all women. So definitely, would definitely shout them out. Yeah.
All right, so this is the part of the show where you get a chance to call out a person or people that you think should have next. Tell me, I got a chance to rock with B. Jones and KT, told them my story, and I want them to do the same thing. With that said, Coach, who you calling out? Who should have next?
The next one that I got to do, Coach Carly at Fairfield.
I was hoping you say that one. Let's go, Fairfield University. I didn't know you. So y'all won a championship, huh?
Yes, Coach Carly, but Coach Carly wasn't my coach when I was at Fairfield. She came the year I graduated.
Okay. But Coach Carly's still part of a championship franchise. Let's go, Coach Carly.
This last year too.
Oh, okay. So she got that ring. Come on, Carly, bring that bling to the show. Let's go to work. Let the world know that you are up next. You're officially on the clock, Coach. We're gonna be reaching out to you to get you on the show super soon. But Sydney Lowery, you got next. I love your smile. I love your energy. I love your tenaciousness. What you bring to the game. I love your vibe. You are doing it just in a major way, and this is just the beginning, sis. You are just not cutting your teeth. So this thing is gonna be, I'm talking about when it's all over with. You are extraordinary. You are elite. You deserve a yeet. Wop. They not like us. Yeah, I love this show. I love doing this thing, man. We got the best job in America, KT. And you know what else I love? I love all of y'all that stayed in this thing, rocking with us in the pocket, holding it down for Sports Life Talk Nation. We appreciate y'all. We hope y'all join the nation. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to smash that share button, that like button. Do your thing. Do that one thing for us, and we're gonna show you some love. And don't forget to tap in with us at Sports Life Talk, all our different social media platforms. We drop content every single day, super exclusive content. I'm telling y'all, it is some cool, creative stuff that's coming your way pretty soon. And don't forget to throw that fire emoji in the chat. Coach told you if you became a part of the family, throw that fire emoji. We expect this thing to just blow all the way up, just catch all the third-degree burns. And if you want to get on the show, Fairfield, it don't matter. Western Carolina, if you got up next. If you see yourself doing big things, hit us up at SLT Click on the nominations tab. Tell us a little bit about yourself and why you feel like you got next. And we're going to reach out to you and audition you to be on the platform. And last but not least, take You Got Next on the road and download this show as well as up to 600 other shows in the audio format. You can listen to it in the car while you're doing your homework, in the kitchen while you're trying to cook, in the gym while you're working out. It don't matter. Keep the laughs, keep the inspiration all going forward. Download the show wherever you download your audio podcast, Spotify, Apple, doesn't matter. KT, the champ is here. The new champ is here. Fix your face. Let's go. Finish this out. Close the show. Good job on finding Coach Lowery too, KT. This is dope.
Well, tomorrow I'm dropping my top 12. And it's not looking good for WCU after the way I was treated in round 3. But, Coach, no, I'm totally kidding a little bit. Thank you so much for rocking with us. Whatever you need from us, please let us know, and we got your back.
I just want to thank you guys so much for reaching out to me. I really, really do appreciate it. Extremely grateful for the opportunity. Y'all are doing big things. I cannot wait to see how far you guys flourish. You guys are going to continue to grow. I also messed up. I do want to shout out all my friends and family for always supporting me. I messed that up. Thank you guys. So thank you to all my friends and family who've been with me through it all the coaches that believed in me and who continue to mentor me. So again, thank y'all so much from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate it.
And we want to thank Tasha Little Cobbs for sponsoring this episode. Hey, bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? It's 9 and shows things. Yes, Sports Life Talk Nation, we love y'all. Stay safe, be blessed, respect each other, and love one another, because together we are better. And keep dreaming big, because you never know. Your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet! Let's go!
I knew you had next, cause you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag cause you're always working. Like, in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Life Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest in the room. Podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom. You are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Life Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next, just a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, you're a winner just like me. You got next, and what comes next? Tune in next time and you'll see. Cause if you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you're just like me. If you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you know where to be. I'm talking Sports Life, talking this. Yeah. Sports Life, talking this.